This is not my traditional baby light video. We are going to be giving him surfer boy vibes for summer. As you can see here, he has quite a bit of regrowth. He's about a level 7 naturally with faded out ends that are at about a level 8, 9. So we're going to be touching that up and adding blonde elsewhere as well. So if you are interested in watching how I do this, stay tuned.
Okay, so as you can see here, his hair is pretty long, so I'm actually doing one of my traditional highlighting patterns, but this is a little bit different. As you can see, I am taking bigger subsections. I'm not doing them as tightly packed because we still want some dimension. We're just wanting to add pops of blonde throughout, not necessarily making him platinum blonde all over. And this is probably the only video you will ever see me doing chunkier highlights. You guys know me, I'm all about the thin baby lights, and not that these are necessarily chunky, but it's definitely a thicker stitch than I usually do. And the reason being, I want these to look really defined. I don't want them to blend in with the hair, and since we are doing bigger subsections, I really want these pieces to stand out. So this is what I do when I want it to look kind of balayaged, and as you can see, I'm not really taking it straight up to the root. I'm feathering into the root because we are going for a rooted look. So that's why I'm doing this technique, and I feel like this is really going to give me the result I want, and his hair is going to lift so easy since he's a level 7 without any previous color other than light and dense.
We get that fresh glaze on the D-low, rolling up, smoking haze for days. We get that fresh glaze on the D-low, rolling up, smoking haze through the back door.
Now that we are working our way towards the front of the head, I am working on an angle like I do with most of my clients. I really want to make sure that when he pulls his hair back into a man bun like he does most of the time, that he'll have a lot of blonde right around the face, which is why we're also going to utilize money pieces and face framing. So I'm just working my way up on a curve. This does go with the curvature of the head and looks a little more natural. So no matter who I'm doing highlights on, I usually always work with the curve of the head. That's just a little tip. And I got so much hate on my last video I did doing highlights on a man. It was on my husband, and you guys were really upset that I didn't highlight the sides of his hair, just the top. And I just wanted to clarify that that's what he wanted. We just wanted some highlights on the top, and we weren't going for a full highlighted look. So this video is showing you what it would be like to fully highlight a man's hair.
So as you can see here, we're going to be doing some money pieces on him. So we have a little rectangular box drawn out. This is a question I get a lot. If they have a hairline that's curved or even a widow's peak, you can't just go straight on the hairline, you have to curve it a little bit. So in most of my videos, you guys have seen me start just straight right here, but with him, I'm actually gonna start on an angle like this, and I'm gonna weave right here, and go in a rectangular pattern until I meet in the back.
Fresh glaze on the D-low, rolling up, smoking haze through the back door. We get that fresh glaze on the D-low, rolling up, smoking haze for days.
And for him, I am using Schwarzkopf Blonde Me with 7 volume. The reason being, as I mentioned before, he is going to lift pretty well since he's a natural level 7 and just has faded blonde highlights. I am going to be saturating through the ends of his hair as well, just feathering through that previous blonde. So I did not want to put anything stronger than a 7 on there. And we actually only let him sit about 25-30 minutes at the most, and then he was done. So he did lift pretty well with this. All right, we are now at the bowl and we are smudging his root, and I am using the Shades EQ new line 7NA. Their new NA series is amazing. I have been trying it out lately and absolutely love it. I did mix in a little bit of 7N so that it didn't go too ashy, and then I am just combing that through at the bowl, and then we are putting on an 8V9N for his toner. He lifted really, really well, but I always do the 8V just to ensure that we cut any of those yellow tones, and then the 9N was really the tone we were wanting to get because we want this to be a bright blonde, a little cooler tone, but mostly neutral. So this toner was the perfect thing for him. Okay, and this is the after. He didn't want me to style his hair since he just lets it air dry and we put some gel in it, but it looks so, so good. He has the most beautiful curls. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, you guys.
We get that fresh glaze on the